All right, hello everyone. Welcome. We got some new workouts for you. It is November, but that doesn't mean that you have to be watching and doing this in November. That's the best part about on demand. You can kind of mix it up a little bit. It is Friday. You made it. Another week down. We're coming to the, I realized that this morning, we're coming to the end of this year. I know 2020 has been a struggle and it has seemed like it's going on forever. And then all of a sudden you're like, 2 more months. That's it. It's going to be Thanksgiving this month, Christmas next month, and boom, done.
Oh my gosh.
Done. 2021. Let's go.
Wow.
All right. So strength today, kettlebell, dumbbell, outside, we're going to do sandbags. I don't think many people have a sandbag at home, but if you do, get it out. This thing it's going to be pretty awesome for that as well. So let's get started with our jumping jacks, seal claps, and crisscrosses. Since it is a strength day, we will do 10 of each. Ready? Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arms out in front, open that chest up nice and wide. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arms wide, feet wide, crisscross in the middle. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One thing I forgot to say is you don't have to, but if you have a slider or a paper plate or something that's going to slide on your carpet or hardwood or whatever you are working out on, whatever surface you're working out on, it's not mandatory, but if you have them, we'll be able to add a fun little element to one of our exercises. So if you know you have one, but it's not here, hit pause, run and get it, come back, unpause. All right, so if you have a kettlebell, I'll show you how to do it, but if you have a dumbbell, I don't have one to demonstrate, you're gonna hold the dumbbell from the ends of the dumbbell. Our first exercise is gonna be a rotational front squat. So you're gonna hold the kettlebell here, okay? I don't want it as a goblet because it's just too awkward for the kettlebell. I prefer holding it here, offset. If it's in our right side, we're going to rotate to the left, meaning the kettlebell. Whatever the heavier side is, you're going to rotate away from that, okay? So if my handle is in the right, I go to the right. If the left, or if the bell part is in my left, I'm going to the right. So we're going to do a front squat with rotation, okay? So squat, rotate, reset. Squat, rotate, reset. All right? We're going to do that for 30 seconds. One side only. Round 2, we'll get the other side. Then we'll go into a plank hold, or a plank dumbbell or kettlebell row hold. You're not really picking it up off the ground, but you want to imagine that you could slide a piece of paper underneath of it. That's all the higher, the thickness of a sheet of paper. It's gonna be tough for us. We're gonna slide a little bit. Socks and turf doesn't work well. So here's what it's gonna be. Plank here, and I'm just gonna pull as if you could slide a piece of paper or a credit card underneath. That's all the higher you want it. It's really not coming off the ground. What you're doing is, in essence, you're pulling yourself to the floor, and your core has to counteract that. What I see a lot of people doing is they're like this, and so they're twisted and the kettlebell's up so high, and that's not really a great plank. We want to work the core. This is no other muscles other than that core and our stabilizer. So, you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna grab this stopwatch over here.
There's always one laying around.
Man! That's the same weight as me. Just letting everybody know. She likes to embarrass me.
Not true.
Which side are you rotating first?
I think I'll go Towards the right.
Rotate that way? Okay, so the handle is going to be in your right hand. Got it. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good. Rotate and bring it back to center. Squat, rotate while standing, bring back to center. Squat, rotate while standing, back to center. This will warm it up. Anytime you're doing these multi-planar movements, this one includes a rotation and time. The next one we are going to do is going to be resisting the rotation. So an anti-rotation in this next one. Right hand or left hand?
Left.
All right.
Let's see. Maybe if I should turn a little bit here.
Yeah, we angle just a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. If you feel your opposite leg come up off the ground a little bit, that's okay. Just try to push it back down. Oh my gosh. Hard to talk and do this at the same time. Halfway. Keep pulling, but not so it comes off the ground. 5 more seconds. And time. Whew. Now, if you were doing that and you were going, man, those coaches are crazy. 30 seconds of a high plank is challenging enough for most people. If you can do 30 seconds of a high plank, then maybe try 30 seconds of the low plank. Once you can do that, then maybe do this for 10 seconds and then put your hand back down. Okay? You don't have to immediately go into that plank row hold.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that suggestion.
Okay, that was just me getting some rest. It's going to be handle in our left hand.
I think it's just 2 times through.
Right. All right. You ready? Get set,
yep.
Coach. Get on up. And begin. Squat. Rotate. How low can you go in that squat? And time.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
Heart rate.
Heart rate, yeah. It's registering.
Let it come down a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a cardio workout today.
Not cardio. You got enough cardio yesterday. If you did your cardio yesterday, if you're getting in your daily walks, you're getting your cardio done.
Yes.
All right, ready? Plank position. 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep those hips square every now and then. Check. Is your hand under your shoulder? Are your hips square? You still have 15 more seconds. If you need to drop down into the high plank, do so.
Keep breathing.
Day 1, nobody's got to be a hero today. 5 more seconds. Time.
All right.
Okay. My zone doesn't understand how challenging that is.
And I relate to your point about progressing as you go. I mean, you might start off the month doing one variation or however many seconds of that plank row hold and then adding to it as you get to the month. Out of the gates at 30 seconds, that would be your most advanced form.
Yep. And that's one of the things. It's fun to see yourself advance and progress.
Yep.
It really makes us as coaches smile and happy when I just had somebody did it today and they were like, for certain ones I think I can do this, but other ones I think I can do this? How do I adjust? And so we had a little strategy session of, do we go up in reps? Do we go up in weight? How do we do that? But they're noticing their progression. So, and that's the goal. If you're in the same place you were at the beginning of the month, at the end of the month, you maintained. Yeah. It wasn't for nothing, but we want to see you get stronger, especially in these strength ones.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the next one, we're going to have some options. If you have this is when you're going to use it, okay, in this section. First one that we're going to do is a push-up, but we're going to do, if you've done our sessions, one of our animal movements is the spider. And it's when your hands are apart, your feet are together. And when your hands are together, your feet are apart. And you can move laterally this way by moving a hand and a foot. They're always the opposite. So what we're going to do is a push-up. Then go hand, foot, push up. Now, can you do that same thing from the knees? Absolutely you can. When I'm doing my push-up, my knees are together, my hands are apart, push up, then watch. Knee, hand, push up. Knee, hand, push up. You're going to do 6 to 8 on each side. Now if you add that up, that's going to be 12 to 14 push-ups. Sorry, 12 to 16 push-ups. It's a good number of push-ups, okay? So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, split squat. So here, get set. You want knee, hip, shoulder, ear. One straight line. Go up, back down. Up, back down. I found, especially as I'm doing kind of like some one-on-one sessions with people want to touch that dumbbell or kettlebell down to the floor. It doesn't touch unless you got super duper long arms. Here, we don't want it to touch the ground. Knee can gently touch the ground, but the kettlebell or dumbbell does not touch the ground. 6 to 8 on one side. Get set. Do 6 to 8 on the other side. Cool. That can also be done unweighted, body weight only. You could do 3 weighted, 3 unweighted. You got to challenge yourself to the best of your ability and also whatever weight you have. The third one, bent over row. Here, you can put your hand on your leg for a little extra balance. You can not use it for balance. If you want to use the arm of your couch, the seat of your couch, something like that, maybe give yourself a little elevation. Row up, back down. Up, back down. 6 to 8 on one side. Then we'll switch 6 to 8 on the other side. We want to keep it perfectly flat back. The last one we're going to do is either going to be a staggered stance deadlift. So I'm here, step 1 foot back, lower straight down, up nice and tall. Here, up nice and tall. I am bending that front knee. I don't want to be like a seesaw. My hip has got to go backwards, okay? The alternative, if you have a slider, will be to slide it back, stand up, slide it on back, stand up. Again, everything is 6 to 8 on each side. This day 1, I think I'm going to stick to 6.
Great strategy.
It's good. I'm getting used to
that.
Getting used to the weight. All right.
Well, I might turn maybe sideways.
Sure.
And so that they can see the side variation.
As long as your hands and feet move at the same time. Hands are wide, feet are together. Hands are together, feet are wide. Hands are wide, feet are together. Push up. Here, here. Push up. Here, here. Push up. All right.
Okay.
Cool. She's like, enough.
I'm trying
Let's
to
go.
find my...
Let's go.
All right, so we start with the push-up?
Yeah, let's start with the push-up. Okay. 6 to 8 each side. Push up. 1, 2, push up. 1, 2, push up. 1, 2, That's 2 if you're keeping count. 3, 4, 4. Good. Now, some of you that are new to our training or new to our online training, you might be new to push-ups. Just do 12 push-ups. 10 to 12, 12 to 14 push-ups is going to be better, especially starting out, than trying to advance it by doing the side to side, because that's going to be confusing. That's not going to feel very awkward or feel very fluid to you. So just stick with that 10 push-ups, 12 push-ups from the knees, from the toes, and then as you get really comfortable with that push-up form, start adding that spider part to it. Okay, next one.
Okay.
Split squats. You love them, I do not. I do not. All right, knee, hip, shoulder, ear. One straight line. Here we go, ready? And 6. Good. Other side. All right, ready? And go. Good. All right. Woo!
Good basics.
I'll let that heart rate come down.
I like these basics.
Basics.
Basics always work.
Basics always work, but why? When the basics become so challenging. Woo! All right. Bend over row the key, flat back. Flat back. You don't want to be rounded. This is what's going to happen when you start to fatigue. You want that back nice and flat, elbow to the ceiling.
I think the other thing that I oftentimes see as well is kind of this very shallow angle where people kind of come here and this just not getting a really good range of motion.
Yeah.
If you can think about taking the shoulders right over the knees, then you can really drive that elbow nice and high, get a full range of motion.
Yep. I like it. All right. That's why the stagger stance works well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm oftentimes more sore from a stagger stance or a slider single leg deadlift than just a traditional deadlift.
Woo! Yeah. Getting that hip back, getting it out of the way, better than doing this motion here. We want to be here with a nice flat back. All right, do you want to do slider? I'll do stagger stance.
Sure.
All right, good. Get a little sit real quick while you get set up.
Okay.
All right. All right, so if you have a slider, you'll go with Coach Amy's demo there. If you're going with me, we're going to do stagger stance. So just take that foot slightly back, and the bell is going to trace that inside or the front leg. Good, keep that shoulder nice and square, and you're super tall at the top. Don't reach, lower. your stance or slider with Coach Amy. Shift those hips back and drive into those feet. Good.
Okay.
The one that I don't really like the term deadlift. I think lifting, we think upper body.
Yeah.
And it's not. When I see people lift, I see this motion like this. You gotta think, how much force can you put into the floor? And the more force you can push downward, the equal and opposite reaction is gonna have your upper body go upwards. All right. Woo!
Your physics lesson for the day.
I know. Miss Griffith, I apologize. I didn't pay very good attention in your class. If you're watching this, I am now using lots of physics and vector forces and things like that.
All right, we're going back to those push-ups.
Yes. So you can knock out regular push-ups, knees, toes, or you could advance it using the spider technique. All right, you ready, Coach?
I'm ready.
Starting with the push-up?
Yep.
All right. Hand and foot move at the same time. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness is right.
How to make body weight exercises challenging. That's right.
That's
That's
it.
a prime example.
Woo! Gets me sweating. That's for sure.
Even in November.
Even in. It's been a weird fall. I guess it is, like, I say that every year now. Fall in the DMV.
I know.
You can have some 30-degree, 24-hour fluctuations.
I know. You just never know what you're gonna get. You always have to listen to the weather.
One thing that I saw last round for some of you at home, yes, I can see you at home, is once you stood up from this, you adjusted your back foot. There shouldn't need to be any adjusting. Your adjusting needs to come from the floor, and then you push up equally through both feet. Ready? Here we go. If you need to work the balance, then drop the weight. I mean, don't literally drop the weight, but woo, I'm sweating, Coach.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Whoa. Doozy. Split squats. Any squat motion. It gets me.
Yeah.
Some people are. I was watching all those posts last month for Squattober.
Yeah.
I'm not into it. Nothing against squats. Just not my favorite.
They're tough.
I'm not real good at them.
They're tough.
All right.
All right, bent over row.
Here we go. How high can your elbow go to the ceiling? It should be the same tempo up as it is down.
Another tip on this one, start with your non-dominant side. For most things, that can help you out.
That's a cue I always forget to give.
I always forget it too, and then once we get into it, you're like, should have started the non-dominant,
Should have started
or
non-dominant.
I should have shared that tip with
things I
our
could have
friends out
known
there.
5 minutes ago.
No doubt.
All right.
All right, do you want to do slider this time, or you want to stick with the stagger
Yeah,
stance?
I'll do slider.
Okay.
I'll give it a whirl.
They're great.
Yes.
They're great, by the way.
All right. Yeah, makes that back foot there for balance, but it's just dead weight. Good, keep those shoulder blades down and back. Don't let the kettlebell rotate you. Oh. Go other side here. Oh, this isn't dead weight. There's a little resistance on the slider on this side. I do like that.
Yeah,
That's a
you
great-
feel it, the whole range of
That's a
motion.
great option. My mind's in
Furniture sliders also work very well.
Yes. You were like 400 on Amazon for like $4.
Yeah.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but you could easily get them. I think I got a package of 8 for like $10. Something like that.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! And the kids like playing with them.
Yeah.
You can move furniture around there.
Yeah, you can
Multi-purpose.
occupy your kids for quite some time.
Multi-purpose.
They're like ice skating on
Yeah.
the carpet.
All right,
All right,
this is our
last
last set.
All right, one more set of push-ups.
That's it.
Okay. We're making our way through this.
All right. Let's go. Here we go. If you're just doing the push-ups, hold that plank at the top. That'll make it a little bit more taxing. And that way, see, I'm keeping coach's count. I'm just not doing the movement in between, but I am holding that good plank position at the top each time. Still makes it very challenging. What number is that, Coach?
I'm on number 9, but I'm just counting my push-ups.
Good. You're going to 12?
Yep.
2 more to go. I'm shaking like a leaf.
They're not easy, that's for sure.
All right. Wow.
Whew. I'm good with those being done.
Yeah. Woo, we're going to be good at push-ups at the end of this month.
Yeah, really good.
I think we say that every month.
So hopefully push-ups are getting better for everybody.
Yeah. My daughter's online PE class is apparently doing a lot of push-ups. And she asked me to help her get better at push-ups.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, first time I've ever heard her ask me to help her anything physically.
She checked her temperature immediately to make sure
It's
she
like-
was feeling well.
But she's actually getting better. Her PE teacher is doing an excellent job.
That's great.
I can hear him banging around upstairs and jumping. Dad, did you hear me? Yeah, I was doing burpees. Okay. I'll endure the banging of the chandeliers if she's getting some good exercise and enjoying it.
Boy. Working today.
I'm earning it. I'm earning every bit of that leftover Halloween candy.
And your Thanksgiving dinner, maybe.
Yeah, prepping for that.
Yep.
I realized after about the 17th one I tried to just make sure I didn't like them. I don't like Almond Joys.
Hey, if you're gonna eat candy, you better be picking your favorites.
Right, I know. I had to do a good scientific process. Problem, hypothesis. And never developed the taste. That and peppermint patties. Anybody out there want Almond Joys and peppermint patties? I got plenty for you. I'd gladly trade for a Kit Kat or a Reese's Cup.
Yeah. Those are winners.
Comment below what's your favorite. Anybody that puts down like 1,000 grand will win the prize. Like, I can't believe they still make that.
Yeah, you have kind of your very
who eats that one?
Selection these days.
Right? Remember I had a conversation with somebody the other day, the carnival peanuts, the big
Oh yeah.
fluffy ones that you could leave out and they'll still be good like 30 years from now.
Nobody knows what's in them.
But who likes those?
I wouldn't waste my
Don't
calories
comment
on
below. I will have to unfriend you if you say, you know what, I really like those big mushy carnival peanut type things. Yeah. All right, last one. You doing slider?
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
do slider on this one.
All right, stagger for me, slider for coach. Here we go. Shift the hips. It's still a deadlift. It's not a squat. That's what I just demoed. It's a deadlift. Hinge on back. Ooh. Switching sides. That's the one where people, are going down to pick up their keys and they're like, oh, I wrenched my back, I have to go to the chiropractor. Oh, hurt my back picking up my keys. That's usually because you do something like this to get them. And if you just did that motion to pick anything up, you're good to go.
Squat, hinge, one of those two.
All right, coach. We have this power portion here at the end.
Yeah.
All right. 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. We're going to do a scooping lunge. Now, you can do almost anything. If you have a dumbbell, great. If you have a medicine ball, great. If you have a couch pillow, great. The motion is cross your body. When you step forward, it's up and over. Think of a rainbow. You're going up and over, okay? Now, depending on the weight of your kettlebell and the size of your kettlebell, you can hold it like this. Hand on the bell, hand on the handle, and now we're going up and over like this. I find that a little bit easier than holding it this way and trying to go up and over like this. Okay, this is my preference. If you have a dumbbell, super simple. Hold on to the ends of the dumbbell as you're doing this motion. Couch cushion or pillow, hold on to the sides of the pillow. If you got a med ball, it's the same thing. We're cross, up and over, cross, up and over, cross, okay? We're gonna do that for 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 on each side.
All right.
I say 2 on each side, but we're alternating sides, so we're gonna do it 4 times.
I'm not doing a 16.
I was gonna say
I have the luxury of
multiple weights.
some different.
Me too. I think we use the
Oh my god.
4 kilo bell. And she would never let me down on that one. Let me live that one down. All right.
Woo.
You ready?
Yeah. Do you want to use that for the
Do you-
timer? We have it timed. We have it
Oh, okay.
programmed.
All right. Yes. What
It
ti-
is timer 5.
Timer 5. Oh, look at her. All
5 is
right.
a 30-30.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Begin. Push through that front leg.
Yeah, that's really the key, is whatever leg is out in front, drive your foot down into the ground. That is what is going to propel you forward
My booty.
with that weight. Push. Push.
Push.
Keep going. All right, 2 and done
All right.
for now.
The handle is in my right hand, the bell is in my left. I'm going to switch it on the other side.
Heart rate up.
Screaming. It's going too high, too high.
Oh, getting some heat going today.
Oh, cooking.
Let's say you warm up on a cold day.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Oh,
Keep going, guys. Keep going.
my legs
Push through
are
it.
burning.
This is our last segment of work for today.
Gotta earn it.
Stay strong. 5 more seconds.
Ooh, I realize my scoops are not getting very high anymore. My scoops are low scoops.
All right.
They're low scoops.
Gotta talk that heart rate back down.
Yeah?
Oh.
All right, again in 5 seconds. Switching my grip. There we go.
All right, remember, keep pushing out that forward leg. That's gonna create the momentum to keep you going. Number 3 of 4. We are getting closer and closer with each second.
My biceps are even burning on this.
Woo!
This
4 seconds.
variation. Oh. Get a little arm pump going.
All right, guys,
This is our
one more.
last one.
One more to go. Feels good to get to that finish line.
Oh,
We're gonna cross it real soon.
I'm sweating out this week.
A whole week.
The whole week is oozing out right now.
2 and go.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Always cross that forward leg. I didn't do it, I'll knock me off balance. Figured it out real quick though.
All right, guys, staying strong. Keep pushing out that front leg. One right after the other. We are seconds away.
Literally seconds.
5 seconds to go. Done.
Oh, screaming.
Oh boy.
Good time to get some water. Wow.
That'll burn you some calories.
Yes, it will. About 400.
Just a few.
Woo! That was 30 seconds already? That's sad.
Yeah, go slow when you're working.
Right. That's how you want time to slow down? Do burpees and split squat jumps and scooping reverse lunges. You want it to speed up? Rest.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
the cool floor is where it feels good.
Yes. All right. We're gonna start down on the ground in our 90-90. 90-90. So what we're gonna do is my left shin is in front of me. So I'm gonna reach out my left leg and sink down. Try to keep my shoulders nice and square. You might feel this in your glute. And breathe. All right. Then we're gonna go arm up. So whatever leg is forward, take that same arm up and reach across the body. Take your back leg, bring it straight out in front, and sink down. Still catching my breath, coach, still catching my breath. And bring your feet in to the center, sit up nice and tall, and try to drop those legs down to the floor. Woo-wee.
Now all we gotta think about is the weekend.
That's it. Being good over the weekend, working that self-control, self-discipline.
Yeah. I think one thing that's tough is try to keep your sleep kind of normal. I think people get very tempted to sleep in and
Or
then,
stay up super late
yeah,
because it's a weekend.
and then that really can throw you off
Yeah.
for the rest of the week.
And bring the leg back, we'll reach up and over. That's why people dread Monday mornings. It's because they screwed their circadian cycle up over the weekend, and then they're really groggy Monday morning.
Yep.
And reach out that front leg. So if you can keep your normal sleep schedule over the weekend,
We're close to
we're
it.
close to, I mean, you
Like
adjust
even
it by
half
an
an
hour,
hour to
half
an
an hour to an
hour,
hour,
yeah.
All right, let's take it now to our back. And we're gonna bring one leg in, give it a good hug. And cross it all the way over the body. Oh, there we go. There was my chiropractic adjustment. I was waiting for that other side.
All right, guys, hug that one just as hard. Give it a squeeze.
And let's come across. All right, let's come hands and knees for me, please. We'll arch our back up nice and tall. And sink your belly down. And arch up nice and tall. And belly down. Alternate those. And come all the way up into child's pose. And bring your feet back behind you, lifting your hips. And last but not least, come forward into our cobra stretch. And relax. All right.
That was great.
High five, everybody. We got one more, and that'll complete our week, our full first week of November. Keep them going, okay? Take some of our tips that we've said, figure out how you can progress week by week. Also, look, if you weren't feeling up for it that day, maybe you didn't sleep really well the next day, it's okay to take that off or that day off, or just do body weight only, or maybe go into our library and do a yoga session or something like that. And then when you come back to this the following Friday, go, maybe I don't have to go. Maybe just maintaining, since I missed last Friday, or I did yoga last Friday, or I had a work meeting or something like that. You got to train intelligently, and then that way it's not just, what's the workout of the day? You have a program for this month. So look at your sleep schedules over the weekend, do all the right things, take the rest of your candy. You're done. You've had a week. Get it out of the house. That's it. Coach's command right there. Get it out of the house. You got any announcements for them? Anything we got that I'm missing this month?
I think small little bits at a time.
There you go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you know when we have new videos posted, and enjoy your Friday and the rest of your weekend, guys. Awesome job. Thank you.
Thank you.